All right, Leo or Leo crosswatcher. Dang, you can hear that rooster outside so loud. Let's go ahead and do a message for you guys. Leo or Leo crosswatcher. Leo. The Hierophant. The Three of Swords. The Page of Swords. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. But this is not the first video I've attempted to do in the past several days at all. I don't know what's going on. All right, why is the Hierophant here? All right, so here's how this is seeming to me. Now, reverse it if you feel you need to or anything like that. This feels like someone here sees you or feels that you pulled away from them, or just in general. Maybe it wasn't a personal thing. For some of you it was. Some of you, no. Pulled away from them on purpose, like not to punish anyone. There's no Five of Swords here, nothing like that. To gain a better perspective, to see something differently, maybe about the situation, maybe about them, maybe just about things in general. Maybe you needed time to like find your like a higher purpose or connect with your higher self. With the Hierophant here, maybe you went on a completely different path, and so therefore you had to remove yourself from this one. The Hanged Man, at least in this deck, I do have some hangmans that are interesting, like in this one. The hangman in this deck is very different, but we didn't get that one. We got this one. This is a hanged man who is, or has gained, and at the bottom of this one we have the Sun. So yeah, gained enlightenment by kind of going their own way, going their own way, doing their own thing. Somebody sees you as having gone your own way and doing your own thing because you were listening to your higher self. I mean, you're very dedicated to your beliefs, whether that's spiritual, religious, whatever it is. You're very, very dedicated to your path, to yourself, to what and whom you love. And a lot of it, and I know this because I've got it twice now showing up, a lot of it is due to your heartbreak and where you've come from, the things that you've experienced and gone through, maybe even due to this person, because of this person, or people involved with this person, or this person being involved with, certain things. We have alcohol here. Whatever it is, it's like I've gone my own way. That's how they see you. Determined. I mean, they look at you in a really positive light. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Emperor. Yeah, maybe you don't trust a lot of people. Maybe sometimes they don't really fully understand you, but for the most part, they can tell they're kind of giving you like credit here, saying like, I can tell why you did it. Like, I know why you did it. I can tell you're different. Even I can tell you've changed your perspective. I can tell you've changed your mind. Maybe even they feel you've changed your mind on religion or on spirituality, or you're beginning to, something like that. I could definitely see that, because look at this Hierophant. When you look at the bigger picture, it can be like your traditional way of thinking, your traditional, but then when you get closer in, it's more like, it's kind of like a spiritual leader, like a guru. You know, spirituality can be very different than religion. Depends. I mean, it doesn't even have to be anything like that, anything about either of those things, but I could see that here. And they can tell. And you know how they can tell? Because they're doing the Page of Swords with you. Maybe they at first, suspected that there was some other reason that you've pulled away or gone quiet or pulled back or something like that. But upon further examination, or really when they're, it's not true. And they, maybe they're starting to see that. I don't really know. You're on a specific path now that you weren't on before. Yeah, I mean, you do things your own way. You're going your own way, your own direction. Then we have the Three of Swords here. Why do we have that? This is, I believe that this is someone who's seen the reason that you kind of, I want to say morphed into who you are today, is due to a lot of your pain. Like your pain became your petroleum. Your pain became your motivation that propelled you forward. It pushed you forward to become a better version of yourself, to change your life, to change the way you were seeing things, doing things, the people you were around, your environment. Whether that pain came from them or the pain came from several other things, they're acknowledging your pain. Vice versa. This could be how you feel about someone. They're acknowledging your pain. Because they relate. This is someone who relates to you. A lot of situations here, I don't feel this is someone who personally, ever really hurt you. This could be a friend, someone, an acquaintance. But if it is someone that hurt you, they're acknowledging that you were both hurt or something like that. And they're saying that they've changed too. I think that's where we're going with this. If that's, if there was anything painful between you and another, they're acknowledging, I know you were hurt. Maybe not even by me completely. Maybe not by me at all, but I know you were hurt. Maybe we were hurt by the same thing. Like, let's say it's a sibling someone's estranged from, just popping in my head. It could be where it's like, we're mad at each other, but really we should be mad at the people who were adults at the time, and we saw things we probably shouldn't have seen. Yet we grew up to go against one another. And yes, maybe we've done things to hurt one another, but maybe actually we should be mad at where it really started. Maybe we should go back there. That could be someone who's acknowledging that. Maybe they themselves step back to gain a better perspective, change their ways, their beliefs, things like that, change their life, their habits, their addictions, So let me not get confused here. If this is a person where there's been an actual pain between the two of you, or like you hurt one another, or you shared pain, meaning the same thing hurt you both, same person hurt you both, same people hurt you both, something. They're acknowledging that, and they keep track of you. They watch you, and they're saying, I see that you've changed. Maybe at first they thought that you were just out to hurt them or out to get them or something. I don't know. Or that you would. Maybe you did, and then they think you're still like that, but you're not like that either. Okay, now let's say it's someone where, this is an acquaintance, this is a friend, this is someone like that, this is someone acknowledging that they get you, they relate. They see where you're coming from. I mean, maybe it's different because, their cups are at a different angle here. Maybe it's different, meaning it's not completely the same, which would make sense. Most people, we all have different lives. We go through different things. But they're saying, for the most part, I get you. I mean, even at times when I don't get you and understand you or understand why you do certain things, like, I can relate to you. I can sympathize with you. I can empathize with you. I mean, that's what someone's saying. Like, I know how you must feel. Yeah. Pain. Because if you add this Page of Swords and this Two of Swords that just came out together, that's another Three of Swords. That showed up 3 times now. 3 of Swords. 3 could be significant here, the number 3. If you have shut a person out, like this one, this individual who sees you as like they're acknowledging what you've gone through, if you've shut them out, basically it's saying they don't blame you and they keep track of you. They don't blame you and they are keeping track of you. Keeping as in present tense, like right now, keeping track of you. Whether or not it's someone who they hurt you themselves or not, however this goes, it's somebody who's keeping track of you. An acquaintance, a friend, a family member, a colleague, like whoever. Overall, no matter who this is, overall, what is the one thing they have in common as far as how does Leo or cross-watcher feel about this person? Overall, no matter who it is there anything they have in common? Either that you're healing, that's the main thing I feel, is that you're healing, you've done a lot of work on you, just need to continue healing and doing you, and maybe you prefer this space, this distance. If there's no space or distance, you just need like time. For some of you, there's something specific you know that would help you. And it could very well be something that could come from this person, and maybe you're like, I don't want to say waiting on it, because it doesn't seem like you're waiting on them to help you. I hope I'm not confusing anyone, because there are several different messages within the message. Something about being done right. Doing the right thing. Justice. Let me go back up to this person. I want to get this deck. I think there is love here. I mean, there's hearts all over it. Yeah, there's swords in them and there's pain, but there's love here. Either in the individual person, like someone's not completely damaged, I want to say. You know, someone doesn't see themselves as damaged. They are healing, but it still hurts or something like that. And if it is between two people, it's like, no matter how it looks, there's still love or care, you know. I'm not saying anything romantic. I don't get like a specific how this goes. I do want to clarify a little more though. Why is this No. Why is the Two of Cups here over this Three of Swords? hurt. I'm acknowledging that you've been hurt. That it hurts or it must hurt, you know. And if this is just somebody sympathizing with you or empathizing with you or understanding you, like, it's like, I get it. I get what you must be going through or how you must be feeling. Like, I hate that you have to go through that. Some of you, it's a person who's like, I hate that I put you through that. Or I hate that we put each other through that. Depends on how it goes, you know. Somebody's clearly hurt. This is clarifying the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. Or it could even be, it hurts me that you're hurting. Like, let's say it's a parent situation. This could be, I don't see any kids here. Well, I do, actually. It could be. So it could be where someone's like, I hurt when my kids hurt, or hurt when my child hurts. I don't want them to hurt, whether it's an emotional hurt or a physical ailment or something like that. You know, leaning on our faith to help us get through it. Praying for them. Sending love and light. I mean, whatever it is. You know? Now, why is the Two of Swords here over this Page of Swords? Okay, now this is not for everybody. I'm getting another message. This could even be someone who's like, I know that I hurt you, or I hurt y'all, or I hurt them, or something like that. But, and I watch from like the back, I watch from the sidelines or something like that. I watch from behind the scenes. But, it's like, I want to come see you. I want to talk to you. Or because I know, or I don't know if I can, I watch anyway from behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting. Now we're going to take the rest of this over to the second part. But yeah. Wow, I'm so focused lately. Like, I'm in just like really serious energy. You know? You ever get like that? Where sometimes you're really jokey and then sometimes you're just real serious. That's kind of the energy I'm in lately. I'm hearing serious as a heart attack. Okay, we'll leave it there. There's a lot to unpack here. So thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.